Israel, you go to elementary school till 8th grade, and then high school is not free. It's based, there are government-supported high schools, but you get a test at the end of 8th grade. And if they don't think you're university material, they send you to a trade school. So I went to a government-supported high school, and you major in subjects in high school. And my major was science because I intended to go to medical school. And then I was drafted into the Army when I finished high school. And in the Army, they tested us in math and English, and I was selected to learn about computers. While I was in the Army, I got married. So I had to postpone my studies. At that point, I decided to study accounting because during my work, I realized that most computer people didn't understand accounting, and accountant didn't understand what they could use the computer for. And so I thought I could be like a consultant for companies that wanted to computerize. I love my husband very much. It's very difficult to raise children when both parents are totally occupied. So and as a matter of fact, when Daphne was born, it was important for me to be home for a while, because I never had the luxury to be home with Danny. I had to work. So, I mean, nobody put a gun to my head and told me to have another child. So once I made that decision, I always felt a commitment to my decisions. You know, I made a decision to marry Gadi. I was okay with that decision. I made a commitment to have children, and I was okay with that decision. So everything else was secondary. I remember we went to see a neurologist, and at the time he told me that my husband has Alzheimer's. And he said, you don't see it so much now, but you know, in a few months you'll see a big difference. I didn't see a big difference. You know, I was very depressed when he told me this. And it was a very gradual thing. And we used to joke about it, because I think humor helps you live through many situations. Once he started pulling his needles out, and then he got this incurable infection, the kids and I decided that it was time, and we stopped dialysis. I was just happy we were there, because he was like laying, you know, not opening his eyes, and all of a sudden he opened his eyes wide and he looked at us. And I think he recognized us. And I tried to think all the wonderful experiences that we've had together, which there are a lot.